This is The Point, news from Noise, daily market call presented by Kattan Ferretti Financial. I'm your CEO, Brad Roth, and I look forward to having a daily discussion with you over the topics that we present in this note every single morning. So without further ado, The Point. All right, welcome to The Point. Cameron, how's it going this morning, buddy?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm awesome. Why don't you fire off the news?
All righty. Stocks begin trading slightly lower this morning, although we saw a rebound in gold after a huge plunge in the price yesterday when 1.8 million ounces were traded in 1 minute. Oil advanced for a fourth day as it heads for its longest gain in a month as U.S. supply levels continue to decline. Fed speakers this week include John Williams, Patrick Harker, Janet Yellen, Neil Kashkari, and James Bullard as the dollar weakened and Treasuries slipped, awaiting Yellen's remarks. Today's topics include consumer confidence and Case-Shiller home prices. Trump's travel ban gains momentum as Supreme Court allows a narrowed version to take effect. Entry will be denied to 6 Muslim countries if an existing tie to the U.S. is not already present. Questions will be raised, however, on the definition of existing ties. The Senate's plan to replace Obamacare is estimated to increase the number of uninsured Americans by 22 million and raise costs for many others. 50 out of 52 votes are required for the bill to pass this week. Apple is leasing a small fleet of Lexus SUVs from Hertz as they test self-driving technology to compete with Alphabet Inc., who recently teamed up with Avis. The stock's Europe 600 index dropped lower this morning, led by automakers, although basic resources shares led commodities higher along with the euro. Mario Draghi, European Central Bank president, is cautiously optimistic about the euro, stating a strengthening and broadening recovery, but stressed the need for prudence in policy adjustments. The Bank of England plans to increase capital requirements for UK lenders by £11.4 billion to handle risks brought on by consumer credit growth and to prepare for the uncertain outcome of Brexit talks. About half of EU's high-skilled workers in the UK said they're considering leaving in the next 5 years. And Google got slammed with a $2.7 billion EU fine for skewing search results in favor of their smaller shopping search services. The stock is trading lower this morning. Volkswagen continues to have issues as 24,000 Audis were recalled to fix pollution control systems. Appointed chairman Hans Posch feels the company must become more international and diverse. Brazil's president, Michel Temer, was charged with corruption by chief prosecutor on Monday evening. A 2/3 vote is required to take him to trial, and since taking office last year, his market-friendly administration has been under scrutiny for scandals, illegitimacy, and low popularity. A recorded conversation may pull him under. A plunge in Hong Kong small-cap stock wiped out $6.1 billion in value early Tuesday, with 17 firms falling over 40%. Trades are pointing to some companies' links to a regulatory investigation as the cause. The Hang Seng Index fell just 0.1%, while the Shanghai Composite gained 0.2%. Japanese inflation, factory output, unemployment, household consumption, and housing starts are all to be reported this week, as its Topix index climbed 0.4% to its highest closing level since August of 2015. And lastly, bond veteran Michael Lowy expects more pressure on debt sold by Asia-Pacific companies as commodity prices decline and central banks to less supportive monetary policies. So we got the head honcho in the office with us today.
Yeah. Cameron, very good. Hey, it's good to be on, good to be here and talk to you all this morning and be able to talk to you all on a daily basis. And we're going to keep things kind of short today. Not a lot going on out there of real relevance. We saw some things going on with gold yesterday, more of a flash crash. More we need to keep our eyes on those types of things and discuss market dynamics, but that is for another time. I'm really trying to keep my eyes here, Cam, on Fed speakers. We got John Williams, Patrick Harker, Janet Yellen, Neil Kashkari, and James Bullard all coming out talking about what they're going to be doing with interest rates, with inflation. So I think that's what we're going to be keeping our eyes on there, as that's definitely going to be moving markets as they've been doing so for years. But really not a lot going on in the news today. I think we'll have another quiet day in the markets as they've been fairly flat over the last couple of days. I mean, weekly change here other than the NASDAQ has been quite flat. So I think what everybody really wants to know is how they can improve their golf game. You came out with a little golf tip this morning, huh?
I did, yeah. Really not much going on in sports, so I just decided to write a little bit about golf. I might know a little too much about the golf swing. So trying to help those weekend golfers.
Yeah, I've been
fix their
wondering
slice.
where you've been in the afternoons. Maybe that's where you've been.
I'm out doing research.
Yeah, sure you are. Sure you are. Why don't you give everybody the swing tip?
Just a little thing. A lot of weekend golfers, they slice the ball, curve it left to right for your right-handed golfers, but they try to fix that by swinging more around. So what they do is they take it inside and try to swing more out to the right. But what actually happens is when you try to swing more around by taking it inside on the takeaway, you're only just going to promote yourself coming over the top and actually end up slicing the ball even more. So kind of just try to feel a nice slow takeaway with the upper body starting straight back, and you'll be able to get that club more inside, maybe hit that beautiful draw and sandbag your friends a little bit.
Yeah, sandbag them. Now you're going to be going from that slice to now Cameron's going to have everybody hitting like snap hooks. But, hey, this has been The Point for what's the date? It's Tuesday, June 27th?
Yes, sir.
All right, talk to y'all tomorrow.